Scottie, what's your vertical?
Now, I came in at like a 35. I think now it's like a 39, 40. I think a 39. Excuse me. Like a 39, 40, something like that.
Did you pass it tonight?
Did I? I'm not sure. On the
alley?
on the one Keontae threw to me, I definitely had to reach. After the game, Trey said my head was at the rim. So it was my first. I told them they got to start throwing more lobs to me, but this game they just happened to be open. They were 2 up, so they threw them. You know, I got some passers on my team.
How much fun did you guys have tonight? Just putting a foot on throw at the team like that.
It was fun to win, obviously, but I think we're just so like locked in and focused. I think we're just taking a business approach to everything. I think it's a lot less fun. It's fun in the sense, obviously, you win basketball games and everyone's getting touches and playing well, but coach said in practice every day, it's just enough with experimenting. We got all these wins and these losses under our belt. It's time for us to like do what we do best and just focus on winning. So everyone's pretty locked in and taking a super serious approach to every game.
What kind of statement do you feel like you guys made? I mean, about when you guys are really clicking, where you guys can play?
I think Coach White said it a couple times throughout the year, but today he made it clear like he knows that if we play at the level that we know we can play at and our staff knows we can play at, we can compete with anyone and we can beat anyone in college basketball. So he made that clear today, and that definitely gives us a lot of confidence hearing that from our head coach. Yeah.
What about the locked-in approach you were talking about? Does that feel different now as opposed to maybe a couple weeks ago? Do you feel like you guys are getting a better handle on how to do that?
For sure. Like we know exactly what it takes. You know, it's like it's literally like very, very simple things. You know, if 2 guys are on you, pass the ball to the open guy. So it's just like it's those reads, valuing the ball. You know, we'd rather a shot clock violation than to have teams be able to run on us after turnover. We had 5 turnovers tonight. With a bunch of assists, you know what I mean? So taking care of the ball and not allowing teams to run on us and us staying together and making the right play, and everyone's enjoying that process. So when we're locked in, it's pretty fun to play with this team.
A new career high, that's not bad for a defensive guy.
Say again?
It's their new career high at 18. It's not bad for a defensive guy.
Yeah, you know, just Coach White said, you know, one of these games are going to come where everything's clicking and you kind of just fall into certain points, doing what you're told to do. You know, running the floor, getting to the corner, spacing, making the right plays. You know, if you pass the ball's going to end up in your hands, you know, that same possession. So just letting, you know, not chasing anything, not taking any F shots, as Coach White would say.
Can you talk about just how much you, from day one, from the first game to where you are now? I mean, it's like a different guy.
100%. You know, I give full credit to the staff. You know, obviously I was struggling early on offensively and defensively, trying to figure everything out. So constantly being in the gym with Coach Mintz and Coach Nice, watching film with Bryce and Coach White, you know, they lock in and key on a lot of things. You know, anything that you need help with, our staff is incredible on hopping on that right away. You know, kind of asking why you're not in the gym, making sure you're in the gym, making sure everyone gets better individually. So just with my pace, my poise, my jump shot, and extending my range and making the right plays, you know, I give full credit to our coaching staff and, you know, listening to these guys and KJ. So
how frustrating was it for you? You know, even 10, 15 games in, you just couldn't seem to find the right answer.
It was more frustrating, I guess, I think from a coaching standpoint, because I think me not being able to do what I'm used to doing at the high school level, I wasn't as coachable as I should have been early on. But once I started to build a better relationship with my coaching staff, and they allowed me to be better, and
you had to kind of trust them.
Yeah, for sure. So it was like that in high school for me too, but it was different at the college level. They really got locked in. You know, you realize if you listen to everything that's told to you and listen to the message, and instead of how it's perceived, then you benefit from that.
I'll finish that one.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah.
Scottie, I know Coach White addressed the tournament with y'all the other day and said, you can kind of control what happens in postseason from here. What did you take from that message, and how did it land?
Like I said, it's not too many times where Coach White, steams. He wants us to have our individual confidence and our confidence as a team. But he's, as his coaching mindset and his do your job mindset, he's so focused on, not necessarily everything we do wrong, but things we can get better at. That's kind of his talk. So if Coach White kind of gets out of his comfort zone and says that we can do certain things that we're not used to him saying, it's big time for us to have that trust from our coach to allow him to think that we can win.
Was it? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
So, Yeah.
You meaning just the tournament itself is something he wouldn't usually talk about, and that's out of his comfort zone, or what was
I think
he
more
saying?
so saying that, you know, we have the capability and the pieces to win the tournament, SEC and the NCAA tournament. You know, he knows that if we play at the highest level the way we know we can, there's not too many teams that can beat us. You know, we had a game against Baylor where we had them up 12 and we lost that game. We were right there with Kentucky, but we took some F shots and made some silly mistakes that we didn't make in the last 3 previous games, so we could have beat them. Just, you know, every game that we lost, we had a chance to win. So we know when we play at our level, when we're at our focus, and we're peaking, we're winning.
Thanks,
Scottie,
man.
this is your first time